Hello class, my name is Cesar Montijo and this is our team assignment. This week we're speaking about meaningful collaboration in healthcare leadership. Um, for that, we use the resource provided by the instructor, and it's the how organizations learn, innovate, and compete in the knowledge economy. This book is written by Edmondson and Sheen, and it's a very interesting book because it speaks about teaming, and teaming is the engine of organizational learning. It's now everyone knows that organizations need to learn to thrive in a world of continuous change, but how organizations learn is not as well understood. This is a quote from this book, and it's very interesting because it speaks about teaming is not a substantive, it's actually a verb, it's an action. You need to believe in team, you need to believe in your team to be sure that you're moving forward your organization. The organization that not understand the landscape where they are working on, they for sure they're gonna have some problem in the future. So organizations need to learn to be sure they're executing an outcome. So teaming is about believing in your people, believing in what they do, and working with all together about their conflicts. You need to see each part of the system to be sure you're working with every little subject or problem in the organization to move forward. And of course, you need to have a purpose in the organization. But there's there's an important thing inside the organization that is safe. Your team need to be safe. Need to feel comfortable speaking with their colleagues, and of course, and that's for me, it's a very important part of the leadership, is the trust and respect. You need to treat them as an equal. A few weeks ago, we speak about leadership, and leadership is not being a boss, it's being more as an equal and move forward. And that's the psychological safety behind that action. So this video tutorial, as part of my responsibility in my team, I'm gonna be speaking a little bit about coaching and mentoring, about fostering a supportive, safe culture, and innovation of long-term vision. And these three subjects or topics is because coaching is it has a positive impact on clients, and you need to be sure who's the coach and who's the coachee, because both roles are very different. And confidence, improvement, and it increase self-awareness. Coach work with specific areas of working life where there was a significant difference as a result of coaching, such as career development and work-life balance. So coach is being there, listen, and try to, the role of the coach is try to make the coachee understand that he can do it, and that you are not the one who's gonna tell him how to do it. He need to be, he need to find a way. He need to, it's a problem solving, it's a reflection. It's about seeing things in perspective to move forward. And this is part of Batch Quinoa 2015 book. The quote and reference is going to be inside this presentation. And the coach is about helping people get from where they are to where they want to go. So you need to be that tool to be sure the person, the coachee is moving forward. And the coach has a lot of qualities. It's a person who is humble, who wants a challenge, and want to walk through life. It's about being design action to move that person forward. But the second topic in this discussion is create a dynamic of security culture. Security culture is very important because it's not something you learn, it's not a book, it's something the team need to believe in that. This is probably the most important step in your security plan. What's the point of having the greatest strategy and all available resources if your team is not part of the picture? So you need to emphasize the fact that security is everyone's responsibility and that carelessness can have devastating consequences, not only economical, but also in terms of your business reputation. So security is not necessarily a manual. Of course, there's a lot of policies that need to be developed to be sure we are, but it's something the team need to understand and need to believe in that and need to practice it. So the third and last topic in this discussion, it's about the vision of how to get to innovation of long-term vision. It's when you as a leader have great connection with your team and you listen to them and they have their security mindset and they know the organization is moving forward. You need to see the landscape. You need to see how things are moving forward, how things are getting a little bit hard or a little bit easy. You need to just see the landscape and move forward to be sure that the organization actually has that long-term vision. So this is my presentation. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you so much. See you next week. Bye-bye.